Come one, come all. It's story time with an alchemist. The great work begins now. Once there was a rich merchant who was granted 4 wives. Each one of his wives had their own form of beauty and care and love for him. His first wife, although he did not show her any kindness and love, he did not take care of her and show her proper respect. She took care of all of his base needs. She ensured that his health was always taken care of. She ensured that his wealth continued to grow and was stable. But he did not love her. He did not show her kindness. His second wife, he appreciated her greatly, showed her love. Always when he found himself in need of conversation and confidence, when he found himself needing to talk to someone to ease his troubled mind, he knew that she would always be there to prop him up. His third wife, she was a beauty. She was someone that he would walk along the streets and look and see the admiration of all other men and women at what he had accomplished with her, at all the beauty that she held. All would look upon her and him and know that he was truly successful in his life, that he was indeed a wealthy merchant. And his fourth wife, beautiful beyond all measure and account. He would ensure that her health was taken care of and that she was adorned by the finest raiment of clothing and jewelry, that her hair was always taken care of, that she would not show wrinkle or any kind of pause of stress. He truly, truly loved her the most. But one day, the merchant found himself on his deathbed, sick, and he called out to his fourth wife because the merchant did not want to be alone. He did not want to go into the next life by himself. So he called. Death truly seeks me out. I see the boatman coming. It is my greatest desire to not be alone in the next coming life. If you would so entreat me, please go with me. Go with me into the afterworld. Go with me into the afterlife because I have truly loved you the most. And I would beckon for you to follow with me. But my dear, I cannot. I cannot go with you. I must remain here. And you will go this journey alone. I know you have loved me, but I can go no further with you. I am sad. I would call upon my third wife. My third wife. I feel the chill of death coming. I would beg of thee that you would go with me so that as we cross and enter the shores of the afterlife that we will do it together. That you will be upon my arm in the afterlife as well as you have been in my arms in this life. Although it saddens me, it is not something that I can do. I must remain here. I will find another husband. I need someone who will take care of me, and someone else will possess me and keep me and continue to lift me up and adorn me. I cannot go with you. It's an impossibility. Oh, my troubles. My second wife, you have always been my confidant. You have always been there for me. Whether my trials and tribulations have been up or down, you have always remained. And I feel the darkness coming. I know my end is near. Please, I beg you, please, join me in the afterlife. Join me in the next emanation of understanding and consciousness. But I fear I cannot, because I can only take you to the grave. I am sad for myself, and I will ensure that all rights and privileges have been given to you. I will make sure that your going and your passing will be as easy as possible. And we will mourn you. We will mourn you. I will. But in the coming years, my memories of you will fade. In the coming generations, the memory of you will fade. And in generation after generation, history will have forgotten you. But know that on this day, I will take you to the grave and be saddened at your passing. But I cannot dwell with you, nor travel with you. Oh, how lonely this existence. How the darkness comes upon me. What will I do? I will cross this desert alone. No one shall be with me. No one shall journey with me. Who will I spend my final hours with? Who will I spend this new life with as I cross into an unknown world? Who will be with me? I will be with you. Who is that calls me because my vision has lost me? It is I. It is your first wife. I have been with you from the beginning. I have been with you throughout all that you have done. I will be with you until the end of all time. Nor space nor time shall keep me away from you, because you are truly my husband. You are truly the one that I will dwell with forever. But why? But why? I have not loved you. I have not cared for you. I have not ensured your life to be grand. I have not adorned you with fine raiment. I have not carried you on my arms. I have not propped you up so that all can see. I have treated you worse than a slave, and yet you will travel with me. I feel the coldness coming. I do not understand. I do not understand. I am here, and I will be with you. I am here. I will never leave you. This has been Story Time with an Alchemist. This is a story told by the Buddha. In this story, it relays how every man and woman, every one of us, have 4 wives. Those 4 wives represents 4 different aspects of who we are. The first wife, nay, I will start with the 4th. The 4th wife represents our body. It represents this poverty of flesh. We will take care and guard. We will see to it that this is beautified, that it looks good. We will love it. If danger comes towards it, we will protect it with everything that we have. We are so in love with the body, forgetting that the body will not go with us to the next level of understanding. It will not follow us into whatever is after this life. That the body, the flesh, will remain here. But yet, we love it so. We give it so much attention. We ensure its development when it is not eternal. The 3rd wife, she represents our money, our position, our things, our possession, our material elements and possessions that we have. We hold on to them, we grasp, we cling to them. But we did not come into this world with them. And no matter how much we accumulate, we will not leave this world with them. They will not follow us, no matter how much we prop them up. But just like the 3rd wife spoke, someone else will claim the home that you call home now. Someone else will claim the riches that you claim now. Someone will claim the jewelry. Someone will claim the position. Someone else will claim it. It will merely change hands. But yet, we prop it up on the pedestal and show it to all men looking to fill our egos. The 2nd wife, although a confidant, although someone that we love, It represents our family and friends. They can only take us as far as the grave, but our families and friends will never ever be able to journey with us at the same time. Now, regardless of what you believe, or with understanding of what you believe, your relatives may or may not meet you in the next emanation. They may or may not be there for your heaven or hell. Napoleon Hill says that our mind, the devil, is the negative portions of our brain. And when we leave this understanding, however much power that negative portion of our brain controls, that will determine where we live after this life. If you go by the Hermetics, or you go by chakras, or you look at the Kabbalic tree, whatever you believe, all teach that there are different dimensional planes. And based on who you are, what you believe is where you will go. So we are not sure that our family will follow. We are not sure that we will see our friends on the shores of the afterlife. The first wife, the one we care less about, the one we don't take care of nor develop as much, the one that we don't show the love that she should receive, is the one that has taken care of us. Some will hear this story and think that it is the mind. Others will think it is thought. Some will think it's our heart, others our soul. Realizing that it is all. It is our spirit, it is our soul, it is our mind, it is our thoughts, it is the consciousness of our being. This is the part we ignore the most. And because we ignore it, it does not develop, it does not grow. It looks anemic compared to everything else that we are so focused on. But it is the only part, it is the only part that when we leave this existence will go with us. It is the only part that as we depart this dimensional plane of existence, this mental mind, that will go with us to the next understanding, whatever it may be. So we should look to develop our consciousness. We should look to develop how we walk with nature. We should look to develop our spirit and how we walk with the all. We should look to develop our soul and how we treat one another and how we are in this existence. Always looking to elevate ourselves, our mind, our consciousness, our thoughts. As the alchemists would say, we are all to turn our thoughts, our spirit, our energy, our minds from lead to gold, from impurities to purity, to stoke it in the fire and let all impurities run off so that we are finally left with the elixir of life, the manifestation of a consciousness that takes us to higher levels of understanding, elevates our spirit beyond this construct of the physical world. This has been Storytime with an Alchemist. Please continue to support this channel through our Patreon, through buying the book How to Escape Mental Welfare that is on my page, coachrenz.com/coaching. Have a great day, and remember, you have to free yourself to be yourself, because your greatness is non-negotiable.